Hi everyone, my name is Bog and welcome back to my channel. Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures issued another challenge, that mad fool. But your most favorite supercars. Took me a while to kind of figure out which ones I want to do and which scale I want to do, so I think I'm going to stick with primarily 1/43rd. Show you some of the most interesting supercars I have, and probably some of the best ones I have in that scale. And the first one I'm going to start off with is Lancia Stratos by Kyosho, and it is, I don't have the box in front of me, so all the information really is kind of not there, but it is an incredibly gorgeous model. I mean, just looking at the stance of it, and just look at that. Now that's what I call a fat bottom girl right there. This is just a gorgeous little model. Some of you guys who collect Kyosho will know what this model is better than I would, and if you do, please leave a comment at the bottom. But it is just beautiful model. Nothing opens on it, sadly, and does just have a flat base bottom. A little bit of detail, but it is a very gorgeous model. Now the next one, I usually don't take these off the plinth because they're a pain in the arse to put back on, is a Ferrari Testerosa by Herpa. I will take it out of its display case though. And it is a beautiful model. It's all in plastic and resin, but they do have, this drives me nuts, these doors. Soft rubber, luckily. Okay, I'm not gonna open the doors because these things are just so bloody delicate. They could drive you nuts. But it does have an engine detail. Now the only problem is that you can see there's two little metal things in there, and I don't know what they're doing, why you won't keep the hood fully open, but it does open. And they do have, oh there we go, they do have very nice interiors in them. For a plastic model in this scale, they have some really nice detail and really nice opening features. The rims and tires are spectacular. You Herpa guys will appreciate these ones and how well they're really done. But it is, you know, a very beautiful model. A very nice classic car. Everybody, of course, remembers this one from the later seasons of Miami Vice when they did the white one after his Spyder was destroyed. But this is a very beautiful model. The next model is by Art Models. I'm trying to find it in my book where I have everything written down, but of course it's nowhere everywhere you need. But everybody knows the Ferrari F50 in yellow, and this one is again a very the follow-up to the F40, of course. This one is really nicely done. Nothing opens on it, but it does give you a bit of a glance or a glimpse of the engine, the interior. It's very nicely done. The stance, the wheels, and shape, everything are just beautiful. And it's in a very gorgeous color, and you know, not your typical red, but you know, the nice little lensing is there in the front. separate little lensings in the back. Yeah, this one is one of my favorite cars for the time. Of course, the next one is the Lamborghini Jota VR. The supercar version of the, you can see I've never opened this one, so I should have done that beforehand. But it's beautiful. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous stance on it. And this one is also by Kyosho. Has an opening hood, so you could see the transverse V12, I think it was. Now, if you know, when you think of supercars, and very rare supercars, that would be probably one of them. It is just incredibly gorgeous. And the way they sold it and displayed it, I guess they put like little bands there attached to the vehicle to keep the hood up for display. And I think I'm going to cut them to prevent any more damage around the car. Anyways, that is the car itself. It's just beautiful. Nice little photo etched antenna. Nice wiper. The rims are just amazingly done. See that beautiful rear end with the exhaust pipes that come out the back. And the front end, just look at that gorgeous front end. The interesting is when the Mirror first came out, the way they did these doors and how they opened, that when you look at it front dead on, it's supposed to represent the horns of a bull. So if you can imagine these doors that's kind of swoop like this. Of course, you know, all Lamborghinis are named after a bull type, or a bull breed, I should say. But this one is just a gorgeous car. And we'll go on to the next. And of course, we've got the old classic standby, the Enzo Ferrari, but in this nice, beautiful yellow color. And this one is also by Kyosho. It sports some beautiful, again, they've really been taken out of their cases, so, and opened up too often, so they still have their little stickers. The front end opens, revealing, you know, all the accoutrements that are in there, but and also the back end opens up. To reveal beautiful engine detail in 1/43rd scale. Let's see here, there's just simply gorgeous detail of the engine, including the suspension, all the lines and wiring that they put in. It's amazing what they've done in this scale. But it is a beautiful model. Doors don't open, but that's all right. At least it has some really nice other features. That is the Kyosho Enzo, and I've got to say that Kyosho makes beautiful models in 1/43rd and 1/18th of this car, but they have it in the higher end. we'll move on to the next model. This next one, of course, is the famous, iconic Lamborghini Countach. And this one is done by Look Smart. It is in full resin. And it is just beautifully, beautifully done. See the nice little Tampo turbo work on the side. Now this one does have a bit of a condition issue. It is the way I bought it. I bought it off a gentleman, very dirt cheap, because he was kind of disgusted with himself when he had first got it and opened it up. He had never really had anything that high end because these are quite expensive. So what he did is he grabbed it by the case. And of course the car with the plinth, everything fell right onto the ground because it is a very easy loose fit, as you can see. And he buggered up the side mirror. If anybody knows anything about resin, you don't try just using crazy glue to fix it, because you get the white mark. I've tried to clean it as much as I can, but without damaging the model any further. He said he almost started crying when he did that. So I think I paid only about $20 for this thing, and it's usually about a $90 model. I wasn't going to complain just for that little issue, because it still looks really good this way. And that's the way I display it. But it's also in this nice, gorgeous burgundy color. You could see the very fine Lamborghini logo and lights. Look at the interior if you could see it. You got the racing seats in there with photo etched little buckles. Separate seat belts. Nothing really opens on it, but that's fine. You can look at that rear end. And they have little exhaust tips that are hollowed out, which is really neat. You know, that gives it a nice little touch, little red paint inserts in there, so it looks like it's a bit deeper. Nice lensing, but this is a beautiful car. I really love this one. But again, I have to display it only on one side because it looks ghastly on the other. So I'll put the cover back on and I'll show you the next. So of course is the Kyosho 360 Spyder, and I've done this one already with my color challenge, I think it was, but so I won't stick around too long for it. But again, this is just incredibly beautifully done model. Same thing with the rear opens, you get a beautiful engine detail. I won't stick around too long with this one. So that is the 360 Spyder. I wanted to save my three favorite ones for last, and I'm going to start off with this beautiful Kyosho Porsche 934. Look at that. One thing you gotta say about Kyosho, they make beautiful cars. In 118th, 143rd, and I've seen quite a lot of you guys doing a lot of 164th Kyoshos, and they seem gorgeous. The same thing, it's an all black interior, so you're not gonna really see much. But the stance of this car is always in that duckbill wing, always in the back. It's just impressive, and you got, you know, exhaust and engine detail, those fat meaty tires. It is just simply beautiful. beautiful car that they've done. This gorgeous red. The tires and rims on it are just incredible. I'll move on to the next one. Now the next one is by Mini Chaps, or Paul's Model Art, depending on which way you want to look at it. Same company. They also have UT models. But this is the Porsche 918 RSR, and it is just a spectacular, gorgeous model. Look at those rims and tires. Paintwork on it is incredible. And this would be just an incredible hypercar. Let's see the beautiful paintwork and just look at that stance. It's simply just a gorgeous car. He did a very nice job on it. I'll move you to the next one. Now the next couple I have to do are supercars turned into race cars. And I hope you forgive me for it, but there's this gorgeous little beauty by IKSO, an Aston Martin GBR9 by IKSO, and it is just simply stunning. Beautiful little mirror details, very delicate. You know, you don't see too much, and you wouldn't really through the, but it's all punched through louvers or opening. You could see a bit of the rad detail in there. It's painted on detail there, but it almost looks like very nice fine metal screening. Just the stance and meanness of it all. We have a big diffuser and wing in the back. It's just incredible. This is gorgeous, very fine little antennas all over the place. We're very delicate model, but it is simply gorgeous. I'll move you on to the very last model I'm going to do is the very first really super high-end 143rd I've ever gotten, and that's a BBR 550 Maranello GTS 2003 Le Mans. These cars retailed when they first came out, and I can't even remember how long ago, but it came out, and the price was roughly around 250 US for this scale. Luckily I got it down considerably cheaper. I only paid about 50 for it. Long story there, but this is my most favorite Ferrari model I do own. Is très gorgeous. Now it's got same thing, a whole lot of photo etching, beautiful glass. You can see the paintwork. These are actually metal struts that hold up the rear wing. The wing is all metal. Incredibly beautiful. So anyways, that is my contenders for the challenge. Northeast, I hope it's it met the challenge. And if you like these videos, please like and comment. Subscribe. Please visit his channel. It's very good. It's Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures. He does a lot of fantastic displays. He does a lot of the track racing. His trucks and his Hot Wheels. His presentations are really good. I do enjoy them a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.